This the problem sometimes. People don't understand what time is. We say time, and we look at the clock, and we look at the watches, and we look at the wall, and we look over there, and we associate time with numbers. We associate time with hours, minutes. We associate time with how long we gotta be at work. So we associate time with all the unnecessary things that we know time is associated with because we distracted to conform our mind to think of time as a number. So when we go to work, we looking at the clock always. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, you looking at your phone, you looking at what time it is. But see, what people don't understand is time is not a number, it's not an hour, it's not a minute. Time is your opportunity. Time is your choices. Time is the steps that you take to go further than where the fuck you standing at. That's time. You know what I'm saying? Like you worrying about how long it's gonna take you. That's not time. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, it's time, but that's not the time you should be focused on. You know, you should look at your time as your opportunity. You should look at your time as your chances. You know what I'm saying? That's what I look at time as. Like, how many chances, how many opportunities, not how long. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how long you got.
Facts.
You don't know how long you got. So, for me to sit here and to look at a clock, or for me to sit here and look at a watch, or to look at the wall all day, or for me to look at time,
damn, bro, that's deep as hell.
And to focus on some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. A lot of people ain't gonna get it, but that's just my philosophy. I don't look at time like that because I don't really have those numbers.
Our minds, you know, damn. Really, it's all about the steps, cause it's all one big piece. It's all about the steps you take. Really. Like you can't really,
you be counting and counting and counting. It ain't about counting, bro. You ain't got time to count. Ain't no time. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the world has trained you that everything is an hour, everything is a minute, everything is done by the hour. You want to pay me by the hour. Everything is associated with that number, bro. Everything is associated with a clock. With a clock. They want you to look at the clock, watch the clock, and watch time go by. The shit that you don't have, the shit that don't exist, they want you to watch it go by. When in all actuality, you got all the time in the world. Because whatever you get is all the time in the fucking world. That's all the time in the world. Your time ain't nobody else's fucking time. Your time is your fucking time. When your number is called, that is all the time in the world. Stop worrying about everybody else. Stop worrying about everybody else's time if you want to worry about time. Stop worrying about that shit. It's opportunity. The only opportunities, the only chances, the only choices, the only steps. Them the only ones you got is yours, bro. That's all you got. Don't like when you start worrying about, man, I don't know if I got time to do this. I don't know if I got enough time in my life to do this. Like, nigga, you got all the time in the world to do whatever the fuck you want to do, bro. Because if the Lord or the Most High, whoever you believe in, see you doing something good, see you doing something, and they believe that what you doing is going to impact a lot of people or impact enough people to change them in a certain way, then the Most High will keep you here long enough to accomplish that dream. Or he will make it happen. Sooner than you thought it would have happened. Just at the end of the day, bro, to me, ain't no time. Ain't no such thing as time, bro. I just feel like it's choices, opportunities, and steps that need to be made. People say ain't nothing but air and opportunity. But they don't know how literal that is. That's the only thing there is, my brother and my sisters. It's motherfucking air and opportunity. Ain't no time. It's just air and opportunity. Literally. Because if you was to take away every single clock in the fucking world, what would be left?
Air and opportunity. Time is just some shit that these niggas made, bro, to control us.
Time is a distraction, exactly.
It's really made to control us.
Time is a distraction, bro. It's not even. It's a part of the structure that the world has designed. Just like when you go to jail, and like somebody else was saying this, so I don't want to take credit for it, but I was just listening to it and thinking about it. Like when you go to jail, and it's not even jail, even the army, even school, they training you when you get those bells, and you sit in those classes for a certain amount of time, and then the bell rings, and you get up, and you go here.
Okay.
You sit in there for a certain amount of time, then the bell ring, you get up and you go here, and then after so long, they give you a little break, boom, and then you go back to that same structure. And then when you go to the army, they teach you the same thing. You go to sleep, boom, you get up, you go do some shit for a certain amount of time, boom, you get a break, then you go back to that shit. Boom, in the job world, they teach you the same thing. Your alarm clock go off, boom, you get up, you go to work, you do that shit for about 4 hours, you get a break, you go back to it. You know what I'm saying? Prison, they teach you the same thing, bro. You motherfucking hear that shit go off, the doors open, you get up, you go out, you do what you do, you get your hour a day, and then you come back in, you do that shit all over again. So they teach you anywhere you go, you cannot avoid it. If you get subjected to any of those things, you are gonna get programmed. If your mind is weak. At the end of the day, and yeah, it is. It's all what we get programmed. But some people need that. Some people need. I'm not gonna say some people need what they giving you, or offering, or everything that they offering. But some people need certain things. Like for me, I needed to go to the army. I was strong enough to go into the army, do what I needed to do, be the person that I was, come from where I came from, grow up how I grew up, did some of the shit I told you. And go into the army and leave that where it was long enough to learn what I needed to learn from them and get the fuck on up out of there. Whatever. Like they that's what they program you for. If you don't do this in a certain amount of time, it's considered a failure. So it's a certain amount of things that they do in the world that makes everything and makes you programmed to what they call and what they created as time. And there's nothing wrong with having time. I mean, okay, if you want to have a clock that say at 2 times a day, it's going to be the same time, and one time it's going to be daytime, one time it's going to be light, I'm cool with that. If that's going to help people get through the day and do what they got to do to make the world run, I'm cool with that. I don't have nothing against time, but I don't believe in time. I just believe in air and opportunity.
I mean, because time really don't exist, so... I could definitely don't go deep into it, but nah, shit, yeah, time don't exist.
Never did.
That's what it boiled down to. We just using it because that's how it got stay. That's how they got everything set up. On time.
I'm harder, motherfucker. Who harder? I'm harder, motherfucker. I'm harder. Who harder, motherfucker? I'm harder. I'm harder, motherfucker. Who harder? I'm harder, motherfucker. I'm harder. Who harder, motherfucker? I'm harder. I'm harder, motherfucker. Who harder?
His story is only his story. They telling us his story, but they ain't telling us Miss story. It's all about Miss story. That's the Miss story is the real shit we need to know. His story is the shit we already know that ain't doing us no good. So the thing to talk about is solutions for people. Then that's what we need to be talking about in time like now.
I mean, the solution is to unconnect yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to
from what?
You have to you have to unlearn and relearn how to do the things that they want you to do, and that's. You have to learn how to do them, what to learn, what you don't need.
So you learning the things they still want you to know?
Yeah, but you master them to your own abilities. Let them teach you how to do what you need to do in this world. But create your own world. And use those abilities that you took out there in their world, bring them into your world, and you use them to get through your life. You still in their world, but you create your own world. So at the end of the day, like when your energy and when you in tune with some shit and when you believe in some shit, and I really know that shit now, I really see that shit. Like that shit crazy. Like when you believe and you got some energy and like just shit, shit start to unfold. And you gotta understand the biggest thing with people is this is the biggest thing with people, and this is why I say it's a distraction and you have to unlearn and relearn. Because the biggest thing with people is they impatient because they distracted. And I got some shit going on over here, but you want me to wait 30 minutes to change my life? I gotta go, bro. This bitch trying to give me some pussy. Or I gotta go catch this sale. Or I gotta go pay this bill. Or I gotta go whatever. It's always something else. It's always something else with us. That's our key. So what I had to do, what I did, what made me better as a person, and what got me, I had to disconnect myself from all the distractions. The biggest thing that helped me, bro, going to Afghanistan. Not having all the amenities and the shit that the places I lived, bro. The shit that I lived in, literally, I got niggas that can attest to the shit we lived in, bro. Literally, bro, you ain't got nothing. Power going out every day, like cold. You ain't got no shower, like there was no lights, nigga. When it was dark, nigga. I ain't turning on no lights, nigga. You will fuck around and that'll be the last light you ever. That's the last light you ever gonna turn on. You know what I'm saying? So like to be in places like that and to have nothing and to be able to adapt and to cope and learn how to live life and get through life and get through their world without the distractions and shit like that, and having to force myself not to be distracted. You know what I'm saying? That's the key. We are weak and distracted, so you have to put yourself in a position or allow God or whoever you believe in to force you into that position to disconnect yourself. You got it. Like the army, I spent 8 years not smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? I spent 8 years not smoking weed, bro. I spent 8 years not around fuck niggas. I spent 8 years not around stupid, ratchet, dumb bitches. I spent 8 years not watching TV every day. 8 years not partying every day. 8 years not drinking every day. It was like prison, but it was a good prison for me. I made it my world. And it disconnected me from everything that I knew would have put me somewhere where I would have been fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been fucked up in life. Because I'd have been so distracted with all them shits that I just named to you. But I didn't have access to that shit. And I didn't have access to that shit for so long that I had learned how to live my life without that shit. And I got good at it. And I saw how good it was. And I saw how much more money I had. How many more opportunities. Instead of me taking a trip that was 2 hours away to Cedar Point or some shit. Bitch, I'm going to Hawaii. Bitch, I'm going to Texas every motherfucking other month. You know what I'm saying? So when I started seeing that shit, I just developed the habit of staying in that light, making choices that kept me there. Instead of making choices that'll keep me in the street. Or making choices that'll keep me on the block. Or making choices that'll keep me having to rob a nigga or steal or whatever. I just made choices that'll keep me not having to do that shit. Because the choices that I made over here that kept me not having to do that shit was just as good as the turnouts that they got. If they were successful. With the ratchet shit that was going on over here. Then them same niggas that's out here ruthless and being crazy and shit, them gonna be the main ones. And God forbid and God bless y'all. And if it's some of my niggas, like God bless y'all. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you with me and I'm with you, then I guess I'm shooting too. But if you're not with me and you get caught or whatever happened, like nigga, they gonna be shooting them niggas first. Cause them gonna be the niggas out there already. They already been killing us. They already got an idea and a picture their whole fucking life. They been doing that shit. Or the motherfuckers that they wanna kill. They done gave you a picture of that shit, bro. You ain't. Once niggas motherfucking unlearn and fucking relearn what it is out here to be positive, to change your energy, these white people and whoever else will leave you the fuck alone, bro. But that's what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just gotta just undistract themselves, disconnect. It's all about disconnecting. You don't need everything inside of their discipline and their structure because you can't apply it all to your life. So you just gotta master and know what to know, what not to know. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna be up and at it. That's 2K. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get this motherfucking social media tags and shit, and we'll probably get them shits on the bottom of the screen. But if not, y'all gonna see him anyway, cause he got some motherfucking fire. You know what I'm saying? He graciously let me experiment. You know what I'm saying with his music. You know what I'm saying on what I really don't want to do, but I do it anyway because I really want to make beats and I really make beats. But mixing this shit is part of the game if you want to, you know, be an artist or not be an artist, but be a producer. So he let me experiment. So I appreciate him for giving me that motherfucking opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, fuck with him on that tip. But be on the lookout for that nigga. Young dude, got some hot fire, about to motherfucking mix him down, and we gonna get with it.